because you know, with all these, the one thing like, and we don't get to see many of them primarily because there's a lot of the time that they have like bad cop situations. They involve shootings and they're like not good shoots. Like they're pretty bad shoots, and we can't show shootings on while we're live streaming, which is the sad part. Like I'm fair and just, you know, if cops are doing stupid things, cops need to be called out for doing the stupid things. Simple as that. I'm always cool with calling out cops. I'm cool with calling out everyone for being stupid. I'll call myself out for being stupid. Come on. All right. Oh, about me being sacrificed. Why are we sacrificing me? What? Huh? I'm lost. I'm confused. Don't sacrifice me. I'm innocent. No, I'm not. But don't sacrifice me. I'm not good sacrifice. You will not get a bountiful harvest from me. That's true. I wouldn't call that a sacrifice. That was called commandeering. I was commandeered by by Happy last night. I was going full ramble and homeless. Apparently, YouTube did not like that, Dark. I did read that, but apparently, YouTube did not like that. Oh my god, that one, yeah, yeah. You had your phone phone in your right hand, and then she pulls up her right hand, and it's just a stub, like this right hand, and then hand to God, she raises her hand. He's like, other hand. You, dude, just I miss all. I'm sorry. Have a great day, ma'am. I apologize. But anyways, let's check this out. This is by Midwest Safety, everyone. The sergeant caught stealing from Walmart in 4K. Listen, I know cops don't get paid much, but seriously, at least make it a Target. Be a little bougie if you're on steal. Jeez. Yeah, that cop had to do was go, you know what? I misspoke or I missaw, and I apologize. You have a great rest of your day, ma'am. Nope. He still gave her the ticket and everything, and he got called out for it. Yeah, if you're gonna be bad cop, yeah, I'm not gonna have mercy on you. Go big or go home.
Keys got flustered, and it was unintentional. It was a mistake.
Yes.
Nothing was intentional.
Yes, I am a detective.
Okay, grabs a receipt. Why is she grabbing a bag? Something weird's going on.
On October 6th, 2025.
Okay, this immediately is already spicy. Yeah, I know, right?
At a Walmart in Show Low, Arizona, loss prevention reported that a woman in uniform was acting suspiciously, placing items inside a tote and attempting to leave without paying. When officers arrived, they immediately recognized her as Sergeant Melissa Ward of the White Mountain Apache Police Department. She insisted it was all a mistake, but the cameras told a very different story.
So
I mean, this is what happens when you don't have good standards. You get dumbasses like this.
What's going on right now?
Hey, Butler.
Melissa, how you doing?
She got totes. I saw her in totes grabbing them, and since it's such a big issue with them.
And the big thing is you're stealing in the same city you work for. So half the cops are probably going to know who you are. Why? Oh my god. The lights are on, but no one's home.
I started following her. Every single item she got, she opened the tote, put it in, and closed it every single time. And then when she got to the front end, the only thing she purchased was the tote. And then she tried, before she even bought the tote, she went to the GM exit, was stopped there by the door house, went back, went to customer service, then went back, purchased a tote, and then went through grocery. So it's kind of where we're at right now.
Can you send me that video?
Yeah, it's through.
We'll see. He's gonna chat.
The
with you.
wheel turns, but the hamster is dead. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm getting stuff for PD for the. I lost my keys.
Oh.
So I was gonna ask the lady at the front if she could give me a card while I go out to the
And
parking
then I
lot to
don't
get
know.
my keys.
Get your keys and stuff. Okay.
So I'm flustered because I got a phone call too.
Okay. Yeah, and he'll chat with you about it, and we'll try to
Is she retarded? Yes.
Figure out. Do you have your weapon on you?
No, I took it off.
Professional courtesy. I'm not putting you in handcuffs, but we're gonna take you to a car, put you in the back. I'm gonna take your bag and just make sure you have nothing on you. Okay? Fair enough.
and then we'll chat down at the PD and stuff. Okay. We're gonna walk around here real quick. So she's got her patrol car here.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have you sit back here.
So not only did she come in uniform, she drove there with her patrol car. Internal Affairs is going to have a field day with this one. They're gonna have a field day with this one because here's the worst part is if she's caught stealing and everything, which she pretty much is caught red-handed stealing, she's caught stealing. That brings all of her any person she's arrested, that now brings all of that to question. If she was investigating correctly, doing things, if she was doing things by the book, or if she was skimming things, it starts bringing up everything into question. And she could have had put a cold blood murderer behind bars, and now that entire thing is now up for debate. Like this is the entire thing of, well, I'm a sergeant, so they're not going to do anything to me. Bullshit, they're cops. Your job is to stop people from doing bad things or catch people who have done bad things. Oh my god. Yeah, they seriously are. Hey, Mad Hatter, how's it going?
Read your rights and everything. Okay? I heard her telling you.
Yes, she was. So that's why I was like, let's double check with Miles, because she was trying to claim that she was going to go intercept somebody at the front to watch her car so she can go back out to her car because she can't find her keys.
Why was she stuffing it in the bag?
Exactly. So
Did we find the keys?
that's another thing too. We'll search the bag and see if she has her keys or not. But as we pulled in, we see her patrol car chilling. Yeah, we ran it. So she came here, just got off work, came here.
I'm gonna read your Miranda rights. You had a right to have one appoint to you. Prior question. Do you understand these rights? Okay. So what happened here? And just be straight with me. I mean, we all make mistakes.
I'm looking for my keys. So what ended up happening was I went over. I'm supposed to get 2 totes. So I ended up grabbing 1 tote and I put some stuff in there, and then I got a phone call. Somebody was letting me know we had a family member pass away this morning. So I was just getting ready to leave, but I thought I could go to the front and ask for my keys. There's a lady that's usually right here. She's pretty good about letting somebody park your cart and then go. I went in and I got one of the totes because I need to get candy for the department, and then I was going to put the other stuff in that tote it's my personal stuff that I'm going to buy for today. So I couldn't fit the other tote in there because there's 2 lids. There's only 1 tote. Right? I paid for the tote.
I can go. Did you see the video at all yet?
No, do you want to just?
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch.
So the tote you have.
So that is there here, and then here comes the question. You paid for the tote, but you didn't pay for anything inside the tote. And if you try to leave, that's theft. Period, end of story. Period, end of story, and you know that. Now, you could have gone up and gotten up to the service desk. Hey, I forgot my keys. I need to do something. I just paid for this tote. I have to pay for another tote. I still have stuff in here that I haven't paid for, so I'm going to come back and pay for it. Can I leave this here? I'm going to run out, and then I'll run back in. Here's the receipt for the tote, but I still have stuff in there. You explain the situation. They're going to be like, okay, cool. that's a little suspicious. You know, they might be questioning. They might have loss prevention come out anyways, and you can explain the situation. Loss prevention. It's like, okay, we'll just one of us will walk out with you to your car. No biggie if you're going to come back in. But you know, just yeah, a lot of this just smells like bullshit. It really does. Yeah.
How come you were putting it aside and then putting a lid on it?
Because I'm gonna fit another tote in there with candy. If that makes any sense. It just fits side by side.
I just want to see the video because she's telling us something, and I want to make sure that what she's trying to tell us doesn't match up.
Watching her on the video.
Yeah.
For when she was in the front end, yeah.
Those self-checks that are closed, she went through there, she had her phone out.
Okay.
Then she cuts around the corner, goes over to Clint at door 2. Clint talks to her, she turns around, she goes to customer service. She waits in line in customer service for a minute or two. She rolls up, says a couple words to generally the team lead, comes out, heads back to door 2, talks to Clint again, circles back around, and then she cuts through, up through the self-check, turns around, gets in line to self-check the box.
Okay.
She's at self-check.
Yeah. Full defensive. Her body structure is defensive. She's lying about the entire thing.
She scans the tote, just the tote. Doesn't open anything, scans
A whole bunch of dog food and clean.
the tote, just the tote.
Yeah, stuff for the police
Gets a
department.
receipt, Heads out, goes right past the door host on 1. And she's passed everything. She's passed the scan.
Yeah.
And that's when we stop her. And
Okay.
say, hey, what did you do?
So, because she's claiming that she was trying to find someone to watch her cart because she didn't know where, but that doesn't explain why she would then try to push out the merchandise.
You said you came here and you're buying it for the department?
Yes.
What were you buying for the department?
Candy.
For what?
It's the trunk or treats.
Your department paid for that?
Yes, they gave me $500.
And you're telling me just to make sure it's clear because you had a family member die.
Yes.
You lost your keys, got flustered, and it was
Yes.
unintentional. It was a mistake.
Yes.
Nothing was intentional.
Yes, I am a detective.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. And she's lost her job and all of her credibility's out the window, and now every single case she's ever been a part of can be called to question.
No, this is not
Okay.
my intention.
And so that's your bag, your personal bag?
Yes.
Yeah,
So do you have any problem if I look there, make sure no
yeah,
keys or
that
nothing in
does
there?
it does
Yes,
matter.
that's fine.
And
But
you
this
got no keys
is
on you?
No.
And so that way I must
Where
run
was
off
this
because
again?
honestly, if it's truly
they tell us where this one was. Or were we 453? We're barely into this.
you lost your keys.
Loss prevention report.
Weird's going on.
On October 6th, 2025, at a Walmart in Show Low, Arizona.
Arizona. Okay.
And so that's your bag, your personal bag?
Yes.
So do you have any problem if I look there, make sure no keys or nothing in there?
Yes,
Okay.
that's fine.
And you have
Well, no, because now she's going to go. They're going to have internal investigations open up on her because she got caught stealing, even though it's probably like less than a felony offense of theft. If there's like no records of what she said, and they're going to get rights, she's got a huge like fiasco about to happen to her for all of this, just for stealing, like $400 or like $300. And it's the issue is that she's a detective, which means now everything gets pulled into question. It doesn't matter that she would, if she's true, like being honest about family emergency and everything, she got flustered and faced it. That's one thing. They're going to be like, okay, cool, you're under restrictions. If not, that's a completely different story. So that's where it gets like really like 50-50. Now, also depending on the state and depending on certain people, they might, suspension, stuff like that. There might be different variances, but when you are no longer just a patrol officer, certain things carry more weight, even if they're more minor than you think. It's like, it sucks in that aspect, because you do something dumb once and you're like, fuck, am I screwed, or whatnot. So
have no keys on you.
it's hard to say.
And so that way I'm gonna sort it out, because obviously if it's truly a mistake, the last thing I want you to do is in our car.
Me too.
Okay, so just give me a minute. Let me try to figure this out, and that's why I want to respect you and put you here so you're not in front of everybody out there.
No, I'm feeling already embarrassed.
I know.
That was not my
Okay.
intention.
Okay, just hang tight for me, okay?
Thank you.
Did she say any reason why she was like stuffing it at all? Like
She told me because she had 2 totes, and so with the 2 totes, I took all the carts, so that's why she was putting it in there and then there, because otherwise she wouldn't have enough room. So it kind of makes sense. to me.
okay, but she ended up purchasing 1 tote though? Is that what they said? But then okay.
Well, Toast looked at the video, so we can put her, if we want, we can put her bag in here and we can go take a look at that video.
Okay.
Just to make sure. I agree with you, just to make sure.
Hey, real quick question. I was talking to the officer, and when you went through there, you did pay for one of the totes. How come you only paid for one and none of the stuff in there?
Well, because I was like I said, I got a phone call. I was flustered.
So you got a phone call when you were checking out, or when?
No, I got it on my way out.
So after you checked out.
Yes.
So, but yeah. So
Well, no. Let me rephrase
Yep.
that. I got a
Yep, she's slipping.
phone call a little bit earlier than that on my way out the other side. I forgot that there was other items in there, and like I said, like in my mind thinking, okay, I gotta go look for my keys to get out of here.
okay, hang tight. We're just gonna check the video, okay?
Yeah, we just want to make sure that we can clearly refute what she's trying to tell us.
She's
So.
gonna fight this. Like, I
Oh
understand
yeah,
she's
I mean, I get
She
it.
has to fight this because she wants to keep her certification.
So right, so under our criteria, this is
She's already staged the tote.
yeah. So the tow is full of all the stuff you've
Yeah.
seen already.
Okay. Okay, grabs a receipt. Why is she grabbing a bag?
This is confusing to me. She grabs a bag and sticks it in there, and then she never does anything with it.
My man, is she planning to like go try to do returns on the merchandise?
Yeah.
With the bag? Like, what is the plan here? Something weird's going on. Okay. All right. She's full of it.
Yeah, we're thinking so. The more
So
we talk to her,
she picks out a bunch of stuff. She keeps putting one item in the tote, closes the lid. She went to a door host, went to customer service. At no point did she leave the cart or attempt to leave the merchandise. She has the tote staged in the cart. She goes up to the self-checkout, skips the tote, takes the receipt, grabs an empty Walmart bag, and then proceeds right past everything to come out the doors. And that's when they stop her. The tote was like this.
Was there any candy items? Nope. That don't make sense because didn't you say she came to buy candy?
Yeah, it's
for the
one
PD?
tote and
just
2
trying to play-
lids. So, and then she's like, well, I can't fit both of them side by side, but you could fit them all in. You could stack them. You can do that as long as you remember to scan for 2. But yeah,
On her emotions with the truck or treat thing. She's lying. One tote, 2 lids, and then the empty bag. I'm thinking she grabbed the bag to try to probably stage it as legitimate if she got stopped. Would be my guess.
Yeah. Everything I've seen, obviously, I just work in Walmart, but everything I've seen, she was super nervous.
Yeah.
And I recognize her, and I swear I've seen her on camera doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, let us know.
Ooh.
Did you see anything
Ooh.
else?
Yeah, I'll definitely tell
Would you like her trespass on top of this too?
No,
or-
it's her first one, so
My thought, when we go back to re-interview her, just straight up lay it out and say, listen, the difference between you getting booked into jail today and getting cited.
yeah, potential repeat offender. Potential. That's the hard part, and this is the loss prevention portion. If you never catch someone, like if you recognize them, you're like, this fucker has been stealing from us, and you've never caught them, the first time you catch them, you can only get them for what they have on them that day. You can't get them for all their past stuff, even if you have video evidence of it. That's the sucky part. Even if you have video evidence of everything, you cannot get them for the past stuff. You can only get them for what you got them for the day you caught them. That's it. Even if you have the laundry list. Like, I have like $4,000 of stolen merchandise that this person has gotten from us, and we haven't been able to catch them. That's why even like they're like, when they ask about trespassing, no, this is the first offense. That's a Walmart policy, by the way. You're not allowed to trespass people on the first offense, unless it's an employee. If it's if it's a customer, if it's an external, you can't trespass the first one, unless it's like felony, if felony levels, because then the cops are going to trespass them anyways. Hey, Solstice, what's up?
The shoplifting is you telling the truth. Yeah. Because I think if she wants to continue to lie about it, we also charge her false reporting, dude. Like, because I mean, what's the reason? Why lie at this point?
my issue is her doing this makes all of us look bad, so it's kind of BS.
and this cop's right. It makes them look bad because of that. You don't because you have to warn the best way to put it is based off the company. Again, Walmart, you cannot get them on anything prior unless you've caught them prior to that. So that's the only reason you can add them up. Like if I caught someone once and then it was like $750 worth of merchandise, can't trespass them, and then they come back in again and then we catch them again and it's $1,000. At that point, even though or it's $900, so it's not felony still. At that point, when the cops come that time, we can go, okay, now we want to trespass them and we're going to charge them for, we want to charge, Walmart itself wants to charge them for grand theft because now their totaling is over $1,000. And we can give the evidence of both cases. But if it's prior, even though you have it, you're not going to keep record on it because 90% of the time you're not going to keep record on it because you don't know if they're going to come back in and reoffend. It's you're hoping for a possibility that they are. Most of them don't. It's only when you catch them that you keep that recording, and you have to keep the recording for so long. You can only keep that recording for so long. And every company is different on how long they can do it. Some companies are different. I think Kohl's is like, even if they don't catch you, like they keep recordings of theft for so long, and Kohl's themselves will rack it up. But like the hard part is like defense wise and like prosecution wise, that's hard to stick because you never caught them those times, and that's why that there. Yeah, Walmart just doesn't. Walmart doesn't care unless it's like a lot of money. They usually don't care.
I think
Or
if
you're an
she's willing
employee.
to tell the truth, we consider that off.
Yeah, 'cause she has her car.
But I think if she wants to try to dig in her heels and stick with her BS story, then dude, no, we're not playing.
The car is here. Call a supervisor. You need to pick up cars at Walmart.
Yeah, I'm game for that.
That's my feeling.
I think it's a good strategy. I really do. Let's do it. This was a
These cops are all like,
it's
nah,
all her personal,
she's
yeah.
making us look bad.
What is that? C10 Pro, dude.
IR scanner.
You know?
What's an IR scanner?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Pretty high tense there.
It's a camera detector, like for detecting surveillance cameras.
Oh, what is that thing? Detecting surveillance cameras. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's why like Walmart was a pain. I've been in other companies in work loss prevention. They're way better than Walmart is. So, just saying, Walmart is horrible.
Or bugs like RF frequency stuff. Is that's the bag that she took with it, I bet you.
I couldn't hear her super good, but she
That
said
one
she
cop's
claimed-
like, yep.
Oh, she got a lot of
Oh, nice, dude.
She's probably been doing this a while.
Well, and so Miles said he swear he has seen her before.
Because I'd be interested if he goes back and finds anything else.
Dude, you know he will.
It just depends on how long. That's another thing. Is depends on how long, how much she's done it, how constantly she's done it, and how long this Walmart specifically keeps her recordings. Because everyone can be different depending. I think the one I worked at, our recordings kept for only 90 days. So, like, unless you like specifically save that recording, if it's not saved, it just goes away after 90 days, and they don't. Again, Walmart doesn't want you to save it at the time that I worked with them, Walmart doesn't want you saving it unless you caught them, type thing.
Captain Steele's calling.
Oh, nice.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna tell you, after going in there, went to a video and saw the video on that, and actually seeing where, each time going through there, concealing the items, and then why did you grab an extra Walmart bag when you checked out?
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Well, even in your bag, you got a bunch of empty Walmart bags.
Those are for poop, for my Belgian melon one.
So you keep them when you buy, but you don't recall grabbing one today? Okay. Well, and then initially you told me you came here because the trunk or treat the
Yes.
city gave you. Well, none of the stuff you had with you were nothing with candy or nothing like that.
Well, yeah, so I was going to do my stuff and then
That there's certain caveats to that. It's weird. That's a completely different thing overall. it's a caveat, and it depends on the situation, what kind of information it is. It gets really weird. Like, it's like, yeah, you have to keep things for like so long, but at the same time, depending on what it is and this and that, there's a lot of weird like bullshit with all of it. It's always fucking annoying.
Come through and get the candy stuff because it's really heavy to carry in a tote.
It just doesn't look good, the whole thing, but I just ask you to be honest, because here's the situation here. Video's here, the other officers reviewed it, and it said, that's why I'm asking you to be honest. You were both officers, so...
No, that was not my intention.
So you never had attention, you're saying it's totally accidental?
Yes.
All right, hang tight for me.
Do you mind if I talk?
Jump in, yeah. She's already been Mirandized.
So here's the situation. Obviously, you know why we're over here.
Yes, I do.
Yep. So why were the items inside of the tote?
Like I said, I have 2 separate totes. I was going to do one for the candy and then one for my personal stuff. I was on my way home.
Now we told her, professional curse. She didn't even cuss. We don't do that to no one else.
And when were you going to get the candy then?
I was going to get them probably around the same time. I was going around to make... Candy usually melts. I didn't want to put it in my car right away.
Yeah,
I believe
nervous
that you're looking
fidgets.
for your keys. But here's the deal. You did a crime today.
I know, it doesn't look good.
No, it's illegal. It's not that it doesn't look good. It's shoplifting.
Yeah.
That was not my intention.
I'm not
I
asking
just
you
got
what
a
your
phone
intention
call.
was.
I know.
Okay.
I know. I got a
I'm not
phone
saying
call.
when you got here you
Okay.
planned to steal stuff.
No.
I'm not saying that.
What's the boss's number? You might call him, give him a rundown. What's the number?
Oh, I'll give you his work right now since we're...
Now, you're a certified
Construction
police officer,
crew
correct?
walking in perfect
If I
unison.
lost
Yeah.
my keys, what are the keys for?
My car, my unit.
Yeah, so if I lost my keys from my unit, I would leave my merchandise and go find it because it's kind of important. Especially you said your weapon's in there, correct?
Yes.
So why go through self-checkout, purchase the tote,
I
and
know,
then try to
right?
leave the store?
Hey, how's it going? We're chatting with her. If you just give us a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Actually, can we talk over here real quick? You're her captain, right?
Yes,
Is
I'm
that
the
what you're captain? So they have her on video, and it looks pretty clear that she was concealing items into a tote.
They've been watching you. I watched the surveillance video. You look like a thief. I'm gonna be honest with you. You look like a shoplifter on the video. I've watched a lot of shoplifters.
I will state, so there is one thing I used to love doing. When for another company, I'm not gonna say what company I worked for at the time, working loss prevention, I would get calls from the our regional, and he would let the loss prevention manager know that I was coming in, but he'd tell them, don't tell your guys, your new guys. You can tell, like, because you can tell the old heads that have been around, you know, so and so is coming in, you know what he looks like, don't tell the new guys. And like, it was like always their final like little test thing is he would have me go into the store like again plain clothes and go in there and do everything possible to kind of make myself look suspicious and try and walk out with product and see if they would stop. And that was like, if they're paying attention, if they're watching for things. And I will state, there was one group, they were on me, and I'm like, damn, okay, they're smart, they're good. So I'm like, all right, blah blah. So I'm in there, and I did a little walk around and everything. I act like I wasn't going to do anything. I kind of looked a little suspicious, so I called the regional. I'm like, they're pretty good. I'm like, do you want me to ramp it up, see how much I can push them and see if they can actually catch me? He's like, shit, you're good. Like, I know. Like, if you can walk out of it, he's like, if you can walk out of there with something and they're that on you, I will personally buy it if it's like under $100. I'm like, all right, cool, bet. They caught me. They were good too. Like, they sat there, they're like, we lost you, you did this, you did blah blah, and they're like, you got out. By the time we noticed you were walking out, we're like, when did we lose him? And they're like, blah blah, and one was like on the cameras, like watching, like, oh, I found ways you got this, blah blah, and they bolted towards me like, hey, get over here. I'm like, all right, you guys got me. And I walked back there and I just looked at their manager. I'm like, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, so there's the item, blah blah. And they're like, what? They're like, hey, you guys passed, so you guys go and keep your jobs.
There's on video. You look like a shoplifter.
Okay, that's not good then.
It's not. I
No,
mean, we're
it-
dealing probable
yeah.
cause, right? What's probable? Let me ask you. You have this call right now. Take your profession out of it. What's probable?
Evidence, whatever you
Just a
got.
prank, bro.
I'm not
I know,
asking
right?
that. I'm
What's up,
asking you
Dark?
what's probable.
I guess what it looks like.
What does it look like?
It's like, I know, right?
Shoplifting.
It does.
For today.
And here's the other thing I'll state, Dark. Again, this also depends because I don't know if this is the union base. I don't think this. Well, most police departments are union based. Most unions are going to. You don't. Depending on how they're structured for their union, some police departments and their unions are. You're defending them in the fact that they need to keep their job and we can't call them into question on like their actions or like stops and things like that. But they don't have they don't get their Fifth Amendment right. They waive being a police officer type thing. It gets really like, it depends on where they are and everything. Some still keep the Fifth, some don't. It just like depends on like the situations. It's weird. What's up, Occultus? How you doing? I'm doing well. Hopefully you're doing well.
Oh, hello.
So she's saying she did need to buy a tote. So
Cool.
probably-
Well, she also shoplifted.
Yeah, that's what I told
So,
her.
problem is that she's
Yeah.
given us 7 different stories
Been
about what
busy?
she was doing and how
Yeah,
she
I've
was
been
trying to
seeing
get that
the random
accomplished.
stuff. I love it.
Asset protection
You've been
watched
doing
her load
good.
a tote with personal items,
Yeah.
one item at a time, close the lid every time. She had ample opportunities to stop and leave her
Yeah.
cart with someone.
Yeah, she just
decided
keeps
instead
digging
to
it.
purchase only the tote that was
Yeah.
full of the items,
Yeah.
and then attempt to leave the store without stopping to talk to anybody
Yeah.
before she was confronted by asset protection.
Not yet.
No, she's saying she still doesn't know where that is. But we also haven't dug through her pockets or anything like that. But I mean, she did shoplifting, so that's where we're at today.
Okay.
Is at the very least she's getting charged for shoplifting.
Okay.
So
I was just talking to the supervisor and make sure it was okay. He said it's okay if you want to see the video, so that way you understand what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
By now, officers had reviewed the footage, heard her story, and felt confident they understood what happened. But before making any decisions, they wanted her own captain to see the video for herself. But when they stepped back into Walmart, they were met with new information.
Hey, can you show us that video again real quick?
So I'm pretty sure I found her doing it. I think I found her doing it again.
Hey,
Oh shit.
found her doing it.
Oh shit. She's done it multiple times in their recording time. Okay.
So, there's another one. This one's gonna take a lot longer.
So you found another one too?
Yeah, so I found another one. This one's the most concerning because I gotta make sure that she didn't pay for any of this stuff. I don't want to say anything out of turn, but
Sure, yeah, no,
she has a tote with a bunch of stuff around it. One of my associates actually does their job for once and takes the top of the tote off.
Holy cow.
Yeah, there's Lego sets on Lego sets on Lego.
Like $9,000 in Legos. Jesus.
Sets. So that's all inside of there. I want to make sure that she didn't at any point pay for this. already.
Almost.
But
Legos
that's
cops.
pretty
I know.
suspicious.
Seriously, that's been a theme. We just talked about. Happy and I were just talking about it yesterday. About like I just saw a report about like a Lego theft ring that was stopped in Arlington. Like what the fuck? What's been going on with Legos?
In our line of work.
Give me the dates on today's, the what, the
Yeah.
6th?
Today is the 6th, the
And
30th,
then 9:30,
and then the big one was going to be 8:27.
8:27.
If that is what we see.
She looks like she.
Yeah, so she puts it back on without. No, she got her back, but that same. Maybe it's that backpack she carries always, but.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
like her purse or something.
Yeah, but this one, the 30th, she has like her hair tight. She has her looks like work.
Looks like
boots on.
yeah, work boots on there. So on the 9:30 in uniform and today.
So that one looks
and her
like that
patrol
was
vehicle's up
like
and out.
a legit
So, Like I
purchase.
told you, being honest, straight with me, and I'm gonna be straight with you right now.
Okay.
So after loss prevention saw you this little time, he found 2 other days where you're shop filling it with the toys, filling another one with the candy. So if it's truly those 3, then they want us to book you in for a felony for the value in that, because the one with all the toys.
So, and this is again, when I worked for Walmart, different. The policies were different. This is newer, so they probably have changed it to compensate for how much they've lost over years of theft.
That you didn't pay for the other time when you came in. So they had 3 videos they're pulling right now, and it's showing the 10. That's why I asked you to be honest. Just I'll give you opportunity. So we're human. We make mistakes. And did you do it or not? I mean, that's why I said it doesn't look good, especially you being an officer if you're lying to me. But straight, I made a mistake. I did this. Tell me. That's all I'm asking you. So that's something you commonly.
Oh my God, John C. That was perfect editing, dude. Her, like, the entire brain break right there of her realizing her life is fucked.
Doing just.
No,
I know, right?
I wasn't trying to take anything today.
Today.
No.
But
Today.
you have in the past.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. That's all I'm asking. Be honest with me. Because that's the worst thing is when I see those videos.
Exactly,
and then you tell me today. You know what I mean? So in the past you did, but today it was
Lost
truly
connection.
passion. Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
and
enough,
if
I
it's
appreciate
felony,
that,
yeah,
okay?
she's going
That's
to.
what I'm trying to work with you. I just don't unhandcuff.
She's gonna get
I'm not doing that.
screwed.
I would expect you to do the same to me if you dealt with me. Okay? So
She's
think
not
about
going
it.
to be a
That's all
detective. I
keep
can
posted.
tell you that. If she keeps her job, she's not staying a detective. She can't be trusted.
We're booking you for a felony. She's like, today was not intentional. I said, so are you telling me you never stole here? She's like, I have stole here.
So she's admitting to it now.
Yeah. But not today.
But it'll give Miles some time to give us the evidence. But if
He told me within an hour. He told me, I gave my number. I said, so you have an answer within an hour? He said, within an hour. And just to tell you, she asked what was going on after you were here.
Yeah,
And I
pretty
said,
much that's
after
her.
reviewing
That's
the
the only
video,
thing she could
I
do.
realized you lied to me. I said, have you stole here? She's like, yeah, I have stole here.
Yeah.
But today wasn't intentional. So we're going to discuss it with our boss, go back to see if we're going to do the long form.
It'll be nice to do a long form so she can come in tomorrow, place her on leave or something, pending investigation.
we'll let you know here in about 20 minutes or so.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Appreciate it, Captain.
Hey, Melissa, what were you thinking? I mean, I don't understand. Why would you put your career on line for something foolish like this? You know what I mean? It's not worth it. Even if you say today wasn't intentional, they've already got 3 other videos. Why would you do? I don't understand.
In the days that followed, Loss Prevention completed a full audit of Melissa's past visits, and detectives reviewed the transactions tied to her employee status and the items she claimed were for work. That review uncovered additional concerns, including purchases made with department funds that didn't match what was taken, and items that were never reimbursed. With the repeated thefts, the use of a tote to conceal merchandise, and the financial discrepancies, the case was forwarded for felony review under Arizona's organized retail theft and fraudulent scheme statutes. Investigators ultimately linked her to multiple incidents over several months, with roughly $1,200 in a
And fraudulent
alleged thefts and fraudulent refunds, including returns on items that records showed were never purchased. Melissa was cited and released that night, trespassed from every Walmart, and later indicted on multiple counts of felony shoplifting and fraudulent schemes. She pleaded not guilty, and her employment status with the department has not been publicly updated since. However, if convicted, she would automatically face decertification in the state of Arizona and never again be allowed to work as a trusted public servant. We reached out to Melissa Ward for comment, but did not receive a response.
Yep. Nope. I can't watch that one.
You lost your keys, got flustered, and it was unintentional.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's screwed. She's screwed. If she gets charged, she's screwed. Yeah.
She would
decertification.
Decertification in the state of Arizona and never again be allowed to work.
Yeah. She's screwed. Yeah, if it was the one time, that would be like, okay, whatever. You fucked up. No, bad. Don't do it again. They said over several months. Yeah, damn, like I don't get people. You know, she could work at Target. Yeah, about the only. Target might not even keep her around. Just saying.